Hi everybody, this is Layla Shope. Yeah, and today I want to talk about the person that have an immense impact in my life in the last 4 years. Wow, the time is flying. That's insane. Yeah, I want to talk about that person. So, um, I met this person in the mental hospital. Where else? Yeah, and this person activates some very, very interesting things because it's almost shockingly and almost a little bit scary how he's able to trigger the shit out of me. Like, really. I don't know. You like when I'm with him, like when we are together, or when we are together, he's like triggering so much, and I believe I'm like a genius. He's like triggering that genius being inside of me, and I'm like, when I'm realizing that, I'm like, oh my god, this is not real, because when like I can grab into that genius like knowledge that I have inside of me, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. I don't know. I don't know if you ever were in that position, if you went when you were meeting someone who's like like able to show the best sides of you, and like really like you can explore yourself, and you see yourself in a completely different view, that you are like, whoa, this is unreal. And with him, it's damn unreal. This guy is in the spotlight, and he is for me kind of um I learned things about myself that I would never learned I didn't when we didn't meet each other, or when we didn't had that encounter. Like, it was really an encounter of two geniuses. It was crazy. The way he deals with me, the way he talks to me, the way he respects me, he has an immense respect for me. And I was like, wow, this is almost unreal. Like the way he talks to me, and the way he is viewing me. I mean, he admires me so much. He like gave me so much compliments, and it's very hard for me to take a compliment. When we were like talking to each other, he's like, oh my god, you, first things first, girl, you can speak English super fluently. And I have the idea, like, I have the feeling you are so spiritual. I have this feeling you can see through my soul. And I was the same. It was so intense. And when we were like talking to each other, I was I cannot explain it to you, but I was not myself anymore. Even though that I was myself anymore, but it was crazy because he was able like to I was realizing there was something that he was not able to give me. Like, sometimes this tension was building up inside of me, and I was like, why do I have this immense aggressive feeling inside of my heart, or inside my chest? And then I was realizing, because he was kind of rejecting me all the time, and I was like, oh my god, I cannot deal with that anymore. I go crazy. Because when you love someone, or when you fall in love with somebody, you want to show that love, like you want to cuddle, and you want to kiss, and you want to hug, and you know what I mean. And then I was like, and all the time when I was trying to get closer to him, he was like rejecting me, and I was like, that's crazy. Why are you rejecting me like that? And then I was realizing that he's actually so absolutely in love with me, and that it's like so hard for him to show his emotions or to show intimacy, or you know what I mean. And like 2 years later, I was finally realizing why he was like rejecting me, because he's an artist. And then I was like, okay, now I check it, you know what I mean. And realizing that he's an artist, because I know like it's very difficult for people who have that sickness or the disorder, are it's very hard for them to be in a committed relationship, to like to be close to somebody, like any kind of relationship, even when it's a friendship or something. It's very hard for the people who are dealing with that, are really closed off, or they're like, no, don't get too close to me, like don't get too close to me, like don't get too close to my heart, you know. And it was crazy. In the time, I didn't even know that he had that autism, and like it was an autist. I was not aware of that, and that I was able to like handle him, you know. Like I take you full, I take you with your flaws, I take you how you are, I take you for who you are, you know. And I believe that was like a completely new world for him. Like, oh my god, there is somebody who are taking me for who I am completely, you know. And I believe that was like something that was making him kind of being obsessed with me, and or being like completely lost inside that feeling, like, oh my god, I think I found a soulmate, you know. And I was thinking the same way. I was like, oh my god, I think I found my soulmate. Because what's so crazy is all the time when we were like fighting, or like screaming at each other, or having, or we were like not talking to each other, you know. All the time when we were like that, and we were like about, oh, I will never see you again, I don't want to see you again ever in my life. And then finally, bang, a message pops up. He was writing me, I was writing him. It's like the universe is pulling and pushing us together all the time. It's like a push and pull, a push and pull. And I'm like, oh my god, what the hell should I do? I'm like lost. I cannot deal with that any longer. I go crazy. I don't know what to do, you know? And then, and it's insane, because you believe me or not, I'm telling the truth, I still don't know what to do. Oh my god, it's like almost 4 years and I still don't know what to do, because it's crazy. I don't know if you ever had that feeling, but deep down in my chest, deep down in my soul, I know we will end up together. Isn't that crazy? Deep down in my heart, I know we will end up together. It's like a soul contract, you know what I mean? Like, he's my twin flame. I believe I never ever experienced such intensity in a relationship, you know? Because I never was so in love with somebody. And something else, I never in my life was so patient with anyone. And I am a Scorpio. I am so impatient, you know. And to realize that I was able to be patient was a very great thing to experience for me, you know. That I actually can be patient, that I can be, like waiting, or, yeah, it's like that. You wait, that the things are unfold naturally, you know. And yeah, it's crazy, because we don't talk to each other. And I don't know, he don't talk to me. Like, he talked to me sometimes, but very seldom. And it's crazy because one moment I feel like I wanna die for you and I wanna be with you for my whole entire life. And another second I'm like, I don't wanna be with you because you are not good for me. And I wanna go away because this makes no sense. But this relationship is so freaking special. I have no words for that. You know? Like, when we are together, I feel so good. And I feel so bad at the same time. Isn't that crazy? I feel so good and I feel so bad at the same time. Because I don't know. I cannot, like. It's insane. The time when we are apart, I believe that makes us grow more. You know, we getting more mature. You know, he's like doing his thing, I'm doing my thing. I'm actually very good. You know, I'm like now since September last year, I'm not in a mental hospital and I have to deal with myself. You know what I mean? I have to be alone with my thoughts. You know, and that is very hard for me as well, to be alone with my thoughts. I mean, my place looks beautiful and I can make everything. I'm a good. I make the household and everything is good. But well, to be alone with your thoughts, with my bipolar disorder, that's kind of tough. Believe me, that's kind of tough. And when I was like, sometimes my thoughts are looping, and I'm like, oh my god, you know, please reach out for me, you know. But I think he has like to find his way back to me, natural, you know. I mean, I was breaking silence. I was silent for 1 month, and then I was breaking my silence, and then I was like writing him yesterday an email because I don't know. I dreamed of him, and I'm like, oh my god. It's like when I dreamed of him, I know okay. Then I know okay. The universe wants us to be together. But sometimes it's so like I really believe he's my twin flame because it's such an intensity, like a push and pull. And I really, for the first time of my life, I believe, okay, we are destined to be together. But if that would not be the case, the universe would not send me all the time those, those dreams, you know? It's like we are so close together mentally and spiritually, but we are so long distance apart because he's somewhere else. I don't know where the heck he is, you know? And then I was like, oh my god, I cannot do that anymore. I was like changing my number, you know? And then now I was like, yeah, I was writing him. I was like saying, yeah, I have, if you want to have my number, if you want to reconnect, yeah, tell me, you know? But this silence, he's not talking to me, and it's making me crazy. You know, I'm really going crazy because oh my god, I beg. I'm like on my knees. I want him so much. I just want to reconnect with him. Please invoke that, like, you know, like, come on, redeem that connection, you know? I want to have a redemption, please. Come on, come back to me. I miss you so much, you know? I do miss him so much because the feelings that I have when I think about him, it's not real, you know? It's not real anymore because it's so intense. When I think of him, when he's in my thoughts, I have chills all over my body. This is so intense that I cannot name that, really. I cannot name that, I cannot label that. That never ever happened in my life ever. That I have such an intensity with somebody, you know? And I almost like doubt that this was really happening, you know? I'm like doubted. I'm like, okay, was that real or was I dreaming or was I, you know what I mean? It was such, I don't know. But, well, my life was full of intense moments. I'm like always handling with that. I have to struggle with intensity in my life in general, you know? And I realized that I will be with him. But I have to be patient. Like always, you know? I'm watching tarot reading like almost for 2 years, and she's always saying, the girl from the tarot, always saying Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm dealing always with Libra, Gemini, Aquarius because Libra is my best friend. I talked in the last episode. Aquarius is a close friend as well, and Gemini, yeah, he is Gemini, you know. And I'm like, oh my god, what the hell should I do? I don't know what to do. And sometimes I feel like I lost my mind. I lose my mind, but no, I'm very stable. I take my pills like really good, and I'm actually stable. But sometimes I break down, you know, because I'm like, you know, sometimes you ask yourself, how long, please, spirit, God, angels, how long do you wanna, like, how long I have to be apart with my beautiful baby? I love him so much, and he loves me as well, but he don't talk to me at all, you know. I don't know if he's overwhelmed or if he's like struggling with his feelings, and you know, I believe that's the case, but come on, baby, you have to open up to me, you know. I really wish that he would open up to me, and I hope that he will talk to me because I go crazy if like you know, it's like crazy. I'm not able to open up my heart to someone else. I know that sounds crazy, but that's the truth. I'm not able to open up my heart. I just want to be with that person. Oh my god, when I look in his eyes, I believe I'm not real anymore, you know. His eyes, oh my god. His eyes are so beautiful. Oh my god. I want to owe him everything. I want to give him everything, you know. I want to give my all to him. Sometimes I think it's kind of unhealthy. But then I believe, no, it's healing, you know. To be with him, it's healing. He heals my soul. I believe he really did that. Oh, people, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, the life of Layla Shope, a roller coaster thing, you know. Yeah, that was me, and wow, that's a long video. Oh, baby, yeah, people, thank you. If you, yeah, if you reached that, like, if you're still watching my video, thank you very much. I appreciate you. And if you like my content, give me a like, a thumbs up. Thank you very much. I love you. This was Layla Shope. Bye bye.